going viral, nigga. Find out, herbs and munchies. Going crazy.
How y'all come up with the idea of this though?
To the song? We had just gotten done with the show. I had a show with I Don't Know Jeffrey in Dallas, and I had just gotten home from the show, and I was leaving for the airport the next day. And then Memo pulls up the beat, and he's like, "Man, we can make some Mac Miller type to this shit. Like, we can make some Mac Miller type music." I'm like, "All right, well, let's do it." So Nevi lays this part down, and then obviously he kills it. Nevi kills everything he's on. So then I start going through my lyrics because I have pre-written lyrics. I'm just going through my lyrics. I'm like, man, I can't find nothing to fit this vibe. I'm gonna have to write a whole verse. So this verse on this song I wrote in like 10 minutes. Okay, and it's one of my favorite verses.
That shit's hard when you contemplating in it. Hey, that's hard.
I'm got me wanting to sing it, like, because I'm talking about like real emotions and like, because in the song I say all the things that help me live are slowly killing me, because like that's facts. I turned fake love into real win. That's something I did in high school. You know, I told you last interview about my whole high school
for sure
entanglement, whatever that was. But and then I feel like I'm telling stories to like to not just my female fan base, but like anyone who's going through like a heartbreak. I say on the song, I'm like, you didn't cry so many tears, the ocean flooded with your eyes. I could tell that you was hurting when you threw up that disguise. You assume that every guy's just gonna use you for your time and then go tell a bunch of lies, baby. I cannot decide. And I wrote that in like 10 minutes.
Bruh. No, I'm listening to it as you're saying.
That's like, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up.
But no, so I'll put this in before we even play the song.
Okay.
So you ever seen 85 South? How they just kind of kicking it,
yeah.
chilling? You feel me? So this is kind of just talking
85
points.
South.
But just talking points on how to like how you did the song. It's pretty cool though, bro. I like the different like how y'all use these tones and like change it. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe coming with the and then you know it's hard. You know that shit's crazy, bro.
Man, it's not even like that much thought went into the song. It's literally like we made the song like an hour, and then we're like, all right, next song. Like that's just how it was.
Okay.
So
for sure,
turned out pretty good though.
For sure.
One of my favorites. One of my favorites I did with Nevi.
Okay, we're gonna get into it, man.
Sir, yes, sir.
Because Nevi was going ham in the ear right there.
Nevi.
Herbs and Munchies podcast. It's your boy Von Don P, and I'm back again today with your boy YN Drako.
Can I say I'm the first returning guest on this show?
First returning guest.
It's an honor. I'm happy. I'm glad to be here.
Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you back. How was the success after the first interview we did?
Oh man, the success, definitely one of my top interviews I did. I had a very good feedback from my fan base. The night I posted it, I remember I seen the interview get like 150 views the night I posted it.
Amazing.
A lot of my fans were sending me videos and listening to it.
Okay.
My family watched it too.
Okay.
My whole family. My mom was like, I didn't even know this about you. She's like, I didn't know you that smart. I didn't know you knew that much about the music game.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't know. I just sent it to all my fan base, and it was a very good feedback. And then I posted it on my Instagram, and I don't know if you've seen it, but everyone was liking it there.
Yeah, I seen the repost.
Yeah.
Now they see Mature Drako. How did they feel about Mature Drako? You speaking on certain topics?
Mature Drako, that's my son. Like they were proud of me, I like to think. And my fans, I don't really think they knew that much about me, because I remember I was talking a lot about, you know, the music you listen to and how it influences you. And that's facts. It still is facts. But they never really seen that side of me. And it's a side that I've always wanted people to see of me. And that's why I like doing more interviews like this. I've been trying to do more interviews. And that's why I set up this press run for Nocturnal.
Facts.
Whenever it drops. First stop was Herbs and Munchies, of course.
Yeah, and
of course they get the exclusive.
We just listened to a track off of Nocturnal.
Yes.
That was you and Nevi. Called 50 Cent. Now, how did that name come about, that song?
You have to ask Nevi about that one. I know on Memo's verse, he says, for less than 50 cents, I call it many men. And he said it was something about a 50 Cent song.
Okay.
Yep. And then my chances getting slimmer, no shady or something. I don't know. I just know 50 Cent was like talking about like something in his verse. He was like, so I do drugs to keep me out of my feelings. Yeah. So I guess it's like you just spending every last cent on drugs to help you feel better. And
that's fire. No, that's fire. I wish I had that's fire, bro.
Yeah, I remember when I did the first interview, I just released a snippet of 50 Cent on my Instagram, and you were talking about it.
I was talking about that song.
You was talking about it.
Now it's finally out. Y'all go see my comment. I was like, man, finally
by
you dropping this song.
By the time this interview comes out, Nocturnal is out now on all streaming platforms. So please Stop playing. Like, go get it.
Go get that shit.
Go get it right now. Like,
facts, man. So you've been everywhere since we did that interview. You opened up for Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
I seen you taking pictures with JaydaYoungan. You was in Charlotte
sir.
with DJ Issa. So
yeah.
we're gonna jump into a little bit of your performances.
Okay.
You did speak about a little tour, but I didn't know you were gonna tour that heavy with mainstream kind of artists on your set.
I'm happy to say this. I just signed a contract with Torenzo Booking Agency. Shout out to them. They're based out in Charlotte. They're putting me on a college tour. So I'll be going on tour with a bunch of other talented artists, and we'll be going to multiple colleges across the East Coast, and we're going to be doing, it's just something for the college kids, you know? It's going to be a fun little show. And I've always wanted to do a college show because one of my favorite rappers, IDK, I've seen him perform at colleges, and ever since then, been something I wanted to do. So whenever my homie King Tully called me up, he was like, yo, bro, I just sent in 50 Cent and Homicide, another song off the album, go get it now. It's like, I just sent in 50 Cent and Homicide to this booking agency, and they love you, man. Like, they want your email, and they want to get you on a tour. And I was like, oh, word?
Yeah.
I was at Goodwill, and he just called me and said he did that. So shouts to King Tully for doing that. I met King Tully at Charlotte at the East Sud event. I met him through Sud.
So it seems like every time somebody sees that energy you bring and then the crowd awareness, they really hit you up, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of got that niche that people looking for to bring out that crowd, because I don't know if you've seen, but Moneybagg Yo say he get 200K a show. And the last show he just posted, won't nobody in the crowd, man.
Word.
And he talking about he did 4 shows a day, and it's like, cool. I think them 4 shows equal 200K rather than he got paid 200K separate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just happy to be doing one show.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm blessed to be able to do what I do and do what I love and get paid for it.
For sure. Listen, keep that drive and that energy, because that's what the fans like. They're not gonna pay if they don't see you on the crowd going stupid. I mean, on stage going stupid.
Every show,
you know,
every show it's a thing. My fans know they come to my show, they're gonna be jumping.
Did you actually meet Pooh Shiesty?
I did not, but that's why I'm looking forward to the July 18th show. So for those of y'all who are in the North Carolina area, come see me open at the Fillmore. For Pooh Shiesty, yeah. So it's actually crazy. Last interview I talked about how I went to a Lecrae concert and that inspired me to start rapping. Well, it's actually at the Fillmore that I saw Lecrae perform, and now it's getting a full circle that I'm performing at the venue.
And how long? Well, how many years ago was that though?
That was 2017. So what was that, Toby? That was almost 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
So 3 years time, you kind of manifested your dream, and it's there, and now you're on the same stage where you saw Lecrae. Are you nervous
for that stage? Yeah, I'm very nervous because that's my first legit stage.
Okay,
like there's they got the LED screens behind me. They got pyrotechnics hooked up. Like, it's my first legit stage.
But I feel like once you see the crowd's reaction and you hear the music off, it's gonna feel like the small stage that you were first in.
I know what that crowd's reaction, man.
You kind of gonna zone out.
When I was in Pennsylvania opening up, it was at a club, and I walked in there. And I'm not saying nothing bad, so don't cancel me for this. But I was the only white guy in there.
Okay.
So I was obviously getting looks when I walked up towards the stage. Before I even got up on stage, I could tell people was judging me.
Okay.
Like, I walked up towards the booth, like I was telling DJ, yo, I'm here. I dapped them up. And then I could just see people looking at me when they handed me the mic. And I was like, they don't think I'm about to do good. And then I got up there, I performed Double Cup.
With Lone Lucci, right?
Yeah, with Lone Lucci. Yeah. Shout out Lucci. So I performed Double Cup with Lucci, and we turned it up, and everyone afterwards was coming up to me afterwards, dapping me up, like showing me love whole night. I was getting hella love from that club. So, I mean, it was just cool, but I feel like it's going to be the same way at the Fillmore because, you know, Pooh Shiesty is Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually not my fan base. So that's why I'm still going to try to, you know, appeal to that demographic at the same time as keeping true to myself as an artist.
Yeah. That's very well spoken, the way you put that, man, because like you said, he does bring that street demographic crowd out. Yeah. And they might boo, you know what I'm saying, if they ain't feeling it. So yeah, man, just keep that same energy, man, and I think you'll be good. Now I seen you met up with JaydaYoungan, man.
Yeah.
How did that go? You was in Icebox. Did you buy some drip, man?
I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much, but yeah. So that was because of my homie J Dill. Shout out J Dill. Him and JaydaYoungan, they're tight like that. Like they're not. It's not just on some music shit. Like this, like they're homies. So they got a song together, and we had to go to Atlanta. I was with a friend of mine who was going with us to Atlanta, And I had no clue about the trip. The day we went, I had no clue we was gonna go. So I was just going out to eat with him, and he's like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "J Dill just texted me. I forgot. We got to go to Atlanta tonight. Like, I kind of don't want to go." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Let me go with you. What are y'all doing?" He's like, "Oh, we're just meeting up with JaydaYoungan." I was like, "What? Let me come with you? Like, you're tripping."
Like, wait.
So he's like, "I mean, all right, you come with us." So I was like, so we waited for J Dill. J Dill, as usual, he's like, "All right, we're gonna leave at like 8 p.m. So be ready."
All right.
He didn't get there till midnight. Like J Dill, I love you, man. I know he's watching this.
Busy, man.
Yeah, I know he's watching this on my Instagram feed right now, and he's like, "Man, that boy Drake did me wrong." But he showed up at midnight, and we finally went to Atlanta. We checked in our room at like 5 a.m. Woke up next morning, and we called JaydaYoungan. We're like, "Hey, let's shoot this video." He's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna meet up with you. Just head to Icebox." So we head to Icebox, and J Dill's good friends with Will, which is a jeweler there.
Okay.
Like homies with the jeweler. So we went. He was getting some links taken out of his chain. That's the reason we went to Icebox.
Gotcha.
And we were going to shoot some stuff in there. And we were supposed to shoot some stuff in there that day. But when we got there, we were waiting on JaydaYoungan, and then JaydaYoungan calls us, and he's like, "Man, something came up. I can't shoot it today. Like, I can't shoot."
Oh, damn.
So we're at a crossroads because the next day I have a show that I have to headline in Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do we stay another day and link up with JaydaYoungan, or do I go home today so I can do my show? So I'm like, it's a weird little crossroads. So, but I'm like, no, like I can't, like I got invited on this trip, so I can't be like, all right, let's leave because I have something I have to do. I don't want to be like that. So I was like, if I miss the show, I miss the show.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to piss off the promoter, but like, I love the show. I love that you let me perform. But I was just like, if I miss the show, I miss the show. Like I got invited. I'm not gonna be a dick. So we were debating the whole time. J Dill was like, "Man, I don't even want to be here no more. Like, I just want to go home." But we're like, "Nah, let's just wait till tomorrow. We'll see if JaydaYoungan calls." So we stay in Atlanta another day, and the whole thing that day was just Icebox. Next morning, wake up, go right back to Icebox.
Oh shit.
And then that's when we were about to shoot. So we were shooting because we had it, like we were able to shoot Friday, but JaydaYoungan canceled. So JaydaYoungan is like, "Yo, we pull up to Icebox now." We're like, "I bet we on the way." As we're like 5 minutes away from Icebox, JaydaYoungan calls us and he's like, "Actually, I'm about to go get some Chick-fil-A. So I'll get back up with y'all. But we're gonna go get some Chick-fil-A real quick." Like, all right, cool. We just wait at Icebox. So we walk into Icebox, dap up Will, one of the jewelers, and then he's like, "Yo, man, y'all can't shoot in here." We're like, "Why can't we shoot in here?
Is
like,
that content?
y'all said we could shoot in here yesterday. Why can't we shoot in here today?" Because Tiana Taylor's shooting a video in here.
Oh shit.
And I was like,
oh damn.
Damn, man. I had no clue who Tiana Taylor was at the time.
Shout out Good Music, man. She might I don't know, she was trying to get out of the contract with Ye and them.
Man, I don't know, but I just know she fucked up our plans. Like, so
she queen though. She queen, man.
I don't know who Tiana
you want
Taylor
the Tiana
is.
Taylor drip. You want what? Damn drip.
Word.
You want the Tiana Taylor feature, bruh. For
Feature?
sure. Yes.
I'm sure I do.
She'll do some choreography in your video, man. She'll hype that motherfucker, bruh. For real, dog.
Word.
Tap in after this interview. Go type in Tiana Taylor, bruh.
I'm gonna have to, but so we couldn't shoot that day because Tiana Taylor was in Icebox shooting a music video. So we're like, well, where else are we gonna shoot, man? Like JaydaYoungan didn't tell us shit. So we're he's like, "Man, let's just go shoot at a smoke shop." So we go to there's because he knows a smoke shop that sells exotic sodas and all that.
Yeah, he like, fuck it.
Let's just go shoot at a smoke shop. So he calls up the smoke shop, like, "Yo, y'all busy?" Like, "Nah." He's like, "Can we shoot a video with JaydaYoungan?" And they're like, "Yeah, well, cool. We should come shoot."
Y'all went from Icebox to the smoke shop. I just want to know that.
Yeah, we did. So we went from Icebox to the smoke shop, and we're just sitting in the parking lot waiting for JaydaYoungan. So this is like 30 minutes later. We're waiting at the smoke shop, ready to shoot, and then J Dill is like, "Man, this is taking too long. Let's just go home." Like, what? We're like, "Bro, we can't go home." Like, JaydaYoungan, we went to get
Y'all
Chick-fil-A.
in the A, right?
We're in the A. We can't just go home. My show is in like 7 hours.
Yeah.
And we're still in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I remember JaydaYoungan, he kept calling JaydaYoungan, and he was not picking up. He's not picking up. He's like, "Man, we're just gonna leave." And me and the friend that was with me was like, "We're not leaving. Like, we came here, we stayed an extra day.
Yeah.
He's just not happened to be around his phone right now, but he's on the way. Stop tripping." So he's like, "Nah, I'll wait 10 minutes." Call him again. If he doesn't pick up, we're leaving. I was like, all right, cool. Wait 10 minutes, call him. He picks up on the last ring.
Damn.
He says, yo, he's like, yo, we 2 minutes away. I'm like, okay, cool. So he pulls up, and I'm like, all right, well, this is JaydaYoungan. I've never seen JaydaYoungan in person before, so let's see him. Obviously, he pulls up, red Corvette. I'm like, yeah, that's probably JaydaYoungan. So he pulls up, hops out, all white outfit with the hair, and I'm like,
the hair is a statement.
Yeah, the hair is the statement. The hair is the statement.
Up,
yeah, that's the statement. So he hops out with the hair, and I get out the car. The director gets out of the car. J-Dill goes up, daps him up. I dap JaydaYoungan up. Obviously, he has like 8 of his guys with him. I dap them all up and go inside, talk to them, and then just get to business. I mean, they wanted to smoke first, obviously, but you couldn't smoke inside this, so we smoked outside. Gotcha. And as we're standing out there, man, I swear to God, we showed up there for like 10 minutes. He had like 8 people walk up to him, try to take pictures with him, be like, yo, bro, like, this is my song. You fuck with it? Like, you like my song? And then JaydaYoungan's like, yeah, just fix this, fix it. Like, he's giving advice.
What?
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
He would actually listen.
Oh,
it was cool. No, JaydaYoungan's a cool guy. He was like,
I didn't expect that.
No, he didn't actually like just write him off. Like, he actually seemed like he actually listened to like 30 seconds of someone's songs, and he would be like, well, maybe fix your flow a little bit. Like,
that's what's up.
It's cool. He's a cool guy. So we're just standing there, and then it's finally time to shoot. So my job was to take behind the scenes pictures of them shooting for J-Dill. That was my job. So I go to all the locations. They turn on the smoke machines. I'm getting behind the scenes footage, and then I start talking to all JaydaYoungan's people, and I meet this guy named Jetso, which I don't know if you know who Jetso is, but Jetso is actually featured on JaydaYoungan's album.
Okay.
Like that him and JaydaYoungan have a song. And I start talking to Jetso some more, and then we follow each other on Instagram, and now we're like, he follows me and we talk every now and then, and I'm about to work with him. He said he was trying to work last time because he joined my Instagram live like a week ago. He's like, yo, bro, like, he heard what I was recording. I was recording something with Vince Santana, and he was like, yo, let's get some work in. So I was like, damn, okay. So me and Jetso are gonna get some shit, and then me and YFM Ray, actually, if you know who YFM Ray is, he be with Young and Ace.
Okay.
You know Young and Ace is? Yep. He has that Who I Smoke.
Rory.
Yeah. Shout out YFM Ray, by the way.
No doubt.
Yeah. He's verified and everything. Me and him actually got a song on the way too, and we're gonna shoot a video in Atlanta with that too. So all that is just through this one meetup with JaydaYoungan.
Okay.
So even though meeting up with JaydaYoungan wasn't specifically for me, I still networked it like it was. So I talked to him, like, we recognize each other. I got with all his people too, not just him, his people.
You're a networker, man.
Get good with his people too. So I got all his people's Instagram. I talked to them every now and then, and got my picture with them, and went home. I was so late to the show. I forgot I had a show.
Yeah, you forgot you had a show. Yeah.
So the promoters text me like, yo, he's like, yo, sound check's at 7, so see you then. It's like 6 o'clock. And we're in Atlanta.
Like, bro,
let me look in the camera and say that it's 6 o'clock.
Was it?
And we're in Atlanta.
Was it cross town or something, bro?
No, the show is like 5 hours away. Soundcheck is at 7.
Oh, you saying? Oh, the show wasn't in Atlanta.
No, the show was in Winston-Salem.
God damn, boy.
Yeah, he said soundcheck is at 7. Crazy. We're in Atlanta. It's 6 o'clock. I can't stress this enough. I'm looking at the camera. I can't stress this enough.
You ain't make that.
So I'm like, well, listen, I know I'm headlining. So I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm on the way back. Just get the openers to perform, get the other headliners to go, and I will go last. And I'll be there. Okay, I'll eventually be there. They're like, and because I just posted the picture of me and JaydaYoungan, so they kind of gave me a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
So like, all right, cool, man, cool. I get there like 10:30. I get back.
Bro, you made it back?
I made it to the show.
What?
I pull up to the show.
You be so tired, bro.
I pull up to the show. J-Dill drops me off. My homie Daquan is there waiting on me because Daquan's like always acts as my security guard whenever I'm at a show.
Cold Flames, right?
Yeah.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you out there, Daquan.
So that's like my security guard whenever I'm at my shows. So he's already there. He's waiting on me. And I run inside. I'm like, I'm here. Like, cool. Well, the last performer just went on, so it's perfect time. We'll tell the DJ you're here. We'll get you going. I was the last person to perform. So I get up there, perform. And then before I even perform, I'm like, before I get on this stage, I need to let y'all know what my day has consisted of. I woke up, went to Icebox, then went to a smoke shop, shot a music video with JaydaYoungan, and drove right back here to perform for y'all. So y'all are going to turn up for me.
Okay.
And they were like, okay. And it was like, time. And they're like, yo, okay. We like that.
It's like, well, you came with a different energy.
Yeah. So they turned up. And then after I got off stage, I didn't even know who it was, but Ash TV, which I didn't know who that was at the time. But this girl named Ash TV, she's like, come outside for an interview real quick. We want to do an interview with you. They did a cool little interview with me. They had like a camera, and then she had a little mic. She was like holding the mic to me. I did a small little 10-minute interview with her outside. And I was like, okay, I like this. And she was talking about JaydaYoungan, and she was talking about Nocturnal, which shout out to Ash TV. She was the first one to ask me about Nocturnal.
Nice.
And then I went home and I slept all day the next day.
For sure, man. You got
all
to,
day.
man.
That was
Atlanta in the
that
day.
was such a busy day.
A show.
I talked about on a song. I had a bar on a song. I said, I went to Atlanta so I could link up a youngin', and then I came to Detroit so I could headline a show. I know a lot of people talking about the things that I'm doing and other things I'm pursuing, and know I got it for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You living your bars out though, man.
Yeah.
So I like that shit, man. Damn, bro. I can't imagine being on an artist time though. Like, that must have been overwhelming.
That was the first time I'd been on artist time because we didn't sleep a lot the night before either. The whole time I was in Atlanta, I got like 5 hours of sleep.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Was it frustrating though, or
it was very frustrating, especially when we were running off 3 hours sleep, and when JaydaYoungan like canceled on us on Friday, we were very frustrated.
Gotcha.
But it was something like personal. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was something personal, so we kind of understood. So that's why we waited till the next day. Okay. But we were kind of frustrated at first because we were like, "Damn, bro, we're tired, we're hungry." So we just went to Wahlburgers. I got to eat a Wahlburger.
Okay.
Yo, Mark Wahlberg can make a burger, man. I didn't know that.
I haven't ate there yet.
No,
man.
it's like an Atlanta thing, I guess, or maybe
okay.
It's not North Carolina.
Yeah,
I just saw it in Atlanta. We got a Wahlburger. Slap, man. They slap.
Okay. Shout out Mark Wahlberg. I'm gonna have to try that. I don't really eat red meat like that, but I may have to.
It's a burger.
Take
it's not like a steak. What you mean red meat?
It's still red meat, man. I'm trying to clean it up. Pescatarian type deal. I still eat a little bit of chicken. Not really. I'm trying to move into the pescatarian lane, but like I said, I still eat chicken, man. So that's my only.
You must not be trying to move in there.
I know, bro. That's the hardest thing to get rid of, bro.
Okay. There's no need. I mean, is it like a religious thing or?
No. It's just sometimes, man, my stomach be hurting, bro. Digesting that damn food, bro. That shit.
I swear to God, I'm lactose intolerant. This is so off topic.
Nah, you good,
every
bro.
time
I stay away from the dairy too.
Every time I eat ice cream, like it ruins my stomach.
Yeah.
Like I self-diagnosed myself as lactose intolerant, and like because I got ice cream last night before, and then
they got vegan ice cream, man.
Word?
Yeah, my girl be getting that shit, bro. It's just don't got the dairy in it, so you can kind of like.
So it's okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's like made out of almonds and shit, probably.
I'm allergic to nuts.
Damn, Drako. Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
No outlet, bro. No doubt. But before we wrap, man, I do want to talk about Nocturnal. That's about to come out.
Let's do it.
Now, the definition of Nocturnal is done, occurring, or active at night. Yeah. What does Nocturnal mean to you?
So, I don't know if you peeped. Shout out to the Direct E for taking the pictures, but they were in black and white.
Yep.
So, peep, how I see it as, it's, you say in seeing the dark.
Mm-hmm.
So, how I see it is, I remember a time where I didn't have anything. Not all I had was going to school. And the only outlet I had, the only escape I had was going to school. And I was getting made fun of at school.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no outlet. So that was the dark time. But I had a vision. I had a vision that nobody else saw. I don't care who says, I don't care if what fan says they're my day one. I remember a time where there was no day one. It was just me. And I had the vision. You have to make other people see the vision. So I was the only person that saw the vision, and that was it. No matter through the darkness, I saw the light. So that's the meaning of Nocturnal. And the reason why it's in black and white is that it's in the dark. But how what I want to see is we have to see in color. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to see. You have to see all the colors. So throughout
deep about this one.
Yeah, it's a little deeper meaning. You said you like deeper meaning. That's why I did it. When I was making Nocturnal, I was like, Von's going to like this.
Yeah, true. When he talked about Sad Boy, he had a lot of Sad Boy tracks up here. I got familiar with Austin Noble this time because now I know his, I seen the collaboration you guys did on the tape. Man, Drako, you have a nice voice. Pause. I think I told you this the first time. I like you kind of singing a little bit better than rapping.
Yeah, I think
just because you're able to mix them well. Like it's still rapping, but you're able to harmonize your words. and that's missing in rap. People just want to do the Detroit rap now, or do the quick rap, or something that's just gonna excite somebody with the bars, but that's not pleasant to the ear.
Yeah.
So this tape, you really exercise all that stuff from your first tape, Mountains and Monsters, and putting the rap elements of Drako and Family into it. And I said Drako and Family was a great collab tape, but this is more cohesive, as in tracks need to live on this tape, man.
Yeah.
So how do you feel the fans will respond to Nocturnal?
Honestly, Nocturnal has definitely been one of my most professional releases. It's definitely been my most hyped release.
Okay.
I have a lot more. Whenever I dropped Hometown Hero, it was just a little EP. EPs usually don't do too well. I only made like $300 off Hometown Hero. So Hometown Hero, it's a good album. It has some good songs, but like it's an EP, and it didn't really get as well received as I like it to be. But Nocturnal, I have a very good feeling about, because not only do I know my fan base is really gonna like this, because it has the elements of Drako and Family that people miss. Like the actual headlining song Nocturnal is like one of the hardest songs on the album.
For sure.
Silence is a scream one. It's from people who like Riot. I have a new Riot. It was actually originally gonna be called Riot Part 2, but I just figured to call it Silence. And then what's the other? Homicide with Nevi. That's another hard one. So I tried to please that side of my fan base, but at the same time I tried to get them to see that I'm trying to move away from that.
Gotcha.
Because as an artist, I'm trying to move away from that hard rap. I'm trying to move into more of the pop type of like Mac Miller type vibes. That's what I'm trying to move into.
Definitely with that Heartbreak in France song.
Yeah, shout out to Grizzy. I'm gonna say that right now. Shout out to Grizzy on that song. Heartbreak in France is my favorite song off this album. I can say that right now, just because it's a cry for help.
Yeah.
The lyrics, it's actually this is why I wanted to say this on this interview. The lyrics, actually, the hook, I did not write. The hook is one of my favorite rock bands. It's actually stems from rock music.
Okay, you put me on now.
Yeah. A band that's no longer a band. It's called We As Human. They broke up in 2015.
Okay.
But I listened to them growing up. They made music with Skillet, which was my favorite rock band ever. I grew up on rock music. I didn't grow up on rap. I grew up on rock. So they had a song called Take the Bullets Away. And I definitely suggest you go listen to it. It's We As Human. It's We As, write it down. We As Human, Take the Bullets Away, featuring Lacey Stern. And that was my favorite song growing up. So I took the hook from that song and put it into Heartbreak in France.
Okay.
And then, not the whole verse,
I know you
just the hook. So then whenever I led into, that was kind of their spin on it. And I loved the lyrics. It just hit home so much for me. So I was like, it could really hit home for my fans. I agree. And because it definitely hit home for me.
Okay.
So I definitely feel like Heartbreak in France can connect to a lot of people. And that's the point in music, right? What's the point in making music if it's not to connect? If it's not to heal. So Heartbreak in France is definitely a cry for help. You can hear in the lyrics. And one of my favorite parts of the song is where I say, give me love, give me all that you have. Giving up is the only thing left. Tell me lies, tell me that I'll feel better when I die. Leave it all to my brothers. Like, that's my favorite part of the song. And I think it's Grizzy's favorite part too. And that's actually my feature is a close friend of mine, Grizzy.
Okay.
So I don't know, that's definitely, he said it's one of his favorite songs of mine too. So it's definitely a very heartfelt song. I wrote it when I was going through a hard time. You know, I actually recorded the song whenever my grandma, she was going through a brain tumor. She had a brain tumor. So I was writing it during that time. I recorded it during that time. It was definitely a good coping mechanism. And I just got in a car crash too. Yeah, I got in a car crash.
Yeah, I think you told me a little bit
I got in a
about
car
that.
crash, yeah.
You okay now?
Yeah,
my foot
was a little fucked up for like a week.
I'm glad you okay and safe.
Yeah,
man.
the car's not drivable though.
Okay.
I don't have a car
That's
anymore.
a blessing, yeah.
Yeah, so but yeah, I'm alive. So it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So not trying to die that young.
Yeah, nah, man. We want you here, Drako. Let me Drako, I'm glad you're still here with us, man. I'm glad you was able to make this interview, because that's a lot to deal with, man. You moving a lot, man.
Man, it's the game, right?
Yeah.
It's the game, right?
They say if you don't move around, then I guess all that attention won't come back to you. So you putting your foot out there and you doing what you got to do.
Trying to. That's what I'm trying to do, you know? I mean, I'm trying to show people that I'm here to stay. I'm not a force to be reckoned with. Like I'm here to do this and I'm going to do it. I mean, hopefully you're riding with me.
Facts, for sure. We support you here at Herbs and Munchies, man.
I support Herbs and Munchies.
Hey, appreciate it. You know it. We're running out of time here, man, but we got Nocturnal.
It's streaming now on all streaming platforms, so definitely go get that. Definitely repost this interview. on your story.
For sure.
Yeah, repost this interview. All my fans, I know my fans are watching this, so if you're in the family, repost it, family. You know how I am. And then definitely go bump the album. You need to listen to the songs of the album if you're coming to a show. All right, I'm going to say that right now to both cameras. You need to listen to the songs of the album if you're going to come to a show. You don't want to be that person at the show that doesn't know the lyrics. You don't. I've been that person before. It's not a fun thing to do.
Looking
you're looking around, you're like, what's the lyrics? You know, I read it off your phone. Like you look it up on Genius. Like, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Know the songs. Know the songs.
Facts.
That's actually, it is going to be on Genius. All the lyrics are going to be on Genius. Yeah.
So Drako doing it right this time, man.
Yeah, we have a legit promotion team and everything. Like that's why it's my most professional release. I'm going to push this album for the next couple months.
Y'all make sure y'all support. Make sure you share. Hashtag, tag Drako, tag Herbs and Munchies, tag me, tag his friends.
Tag your friends.
Tag crazy,
tag
man.
Your grandma. What's she doing right now? Tag her.
For sure.
Yeah.
But Drako, again, man, I appreciate you coming through, giving us a little update on what you got going on.
Oh, it's an honor.
I see you working, man. You working hard. You moving. It's paying off.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
We're going to play another one of your songs, man, to end it off. It's called Better.
It's called Better.
We're going to get into
Vince
it.
Santana. Shout out Vince Santana.
Featuring Vince Santana. I tried to look him up, man. I didn't.
He's on SoundCloud.
Okay. Nice. I'm gonna find you, Vince. Pause.
He's fire. Yeah, he's fire.
All right, let's get into it.
One love, put on the song. I need you to tell me that it's gonna get better. One night, it was mine. Let the lights fade out till the sun gets dimmer. We meet time and time till the daylight turns to the cold of night. And you need me and let me know, but it broke my heart just to watch you go. And I don't wanna say goodbye cause I need you. I know I shouldn't say tonight, but I need to. I've been losing all my fights cause I see through. The drugs help me get my mind off the real you. Cause I fell in love with a version of you. No, it wasn't the same, then you turned into two. I've been going insane, trying to tell you the truth. You've been doing me wrong, I've been doing it too. So you gotta let it go. Why you gotta be so cold? Let you know, I can never let you go. So you gotta let it go. Why you gotta be so cold? I just had to let you know. I can never let you go. Try to get up and leave. They've been watching how I'm moving, got a trick on my sleeve. No, I told you I do better, but I'm all I can be. I wish you could understand what you doing to me. When I look inside the mirror, I don't know what I see. All the ones that died before me finally see what I see. I don't understand why they always coming for me. Yeah. So pipes used to work, they don't do nothing. Now my fam on a shirt cause you shoot something. You don't know my circle, you ain't never seen nothing. I can call you brother, listen, know you'll do something. Two purse used to work, they don't do nothing. Now my fam on a shirt cause you shoot something. You don't know my circle, you ain't never seen nothing. I can call you brother, listen, so you gotta let it go. Why you gotta be so cold? Let you know, I can never let you go.
All day in my bed, she's inside my head. Hard
what I noticed is that when I looked up my iTunes, that our old podcast interview showed up
on your iTunes.
On my iTunes.
I don't know how I tag your Instagram.
Whatever you did, do it again. Okay. I'll show you on my phone. If you go to iTunes, type in YN Drako.
I don't know how I connected you to the joint. Damn. I want to figure out how to do that though, because that's lit.
Did it?
To put it on your catalog.
It put it on my catalog.
Is it on like featured on? Like playlist?
No, it's on podcast. Like
you got a podcast on your joint thing?
Yeah, it says podcast. Damn, that's episode lit. 11.
That's
YN Drako interview.
Okay. Damn, I didn't know it did that. That shit lit.
On Apple and Spotify?
And Spotify? See, I use Anchor. So however they syndicate their stuff is how they do it, but yeah. We good though, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap because I got someone after you. We're gonna go ahead and take these pictures.